ever-expanding team. We trust that our new association will open the doors to greater expansion for your business. It has now become routine for our new franchisees to double and triple their production within a very short period of time. We want you to be very successful in every aspect of your business, and we will do everything in our power to back you up and provide you with the support you need to achieve your goals in the water. We welcome your association with Aqua 2000, and we trust that this marks the beginning of a long and mutually beneficial business relationship that will continue to grow stronger through the years to come. To give you a bird's eye view of the training program, let us now focus on the training program for Aqua 2000 franchise owners and service crew. Franchisees, as well as their service crew, are taught product knowledge and pricing. In addition, they are trained in machine operation, particularly in the flow process and instrumentation controls of the reverse osmosis technology. The ABCs of refilling are also taught to the owners and the service crew. And as documentation plays a key part in the success of the business, the use of standard monitoring forms are also taught to the store supervisors and the service crew. And to bring in greater sales, we instruct franchisees on marketing channels and strategies, and to keep Aqua 2000 close to the hearts of the customers and to the minds of would-be customers, our promotional campaigns will surely capture them. A list of suppliers which we give to our franchisees at the start of the business relationship. Just before your grand opening, we assist you in the opening inventory required for your water refilling station. And as handy reference, training manuals are handed to you during the first day of your water refilling station. In summary, this is what the training program consists of. Remember, at Aqua 2000, we align our intentions with the business purposes of our franchisees simply because we are grateful for the honor of serving you.
Go now with the supplies or with the containers, our pricing guidelines. Now we start with the smallest, which is the 350 ml, the 500 ml, the 500 ml sport top, and the 1 liter. 350 ml give us a cost of water and container 6 pesos, the 500 ml 8 pesos, and the sport top 14 pesos, and the 1 liter 15 pesos. On refills, this is 150, regardless of the top. 500 ml will give us a cost of 2 pesos, and the 1 liter will give us a cost of 4 pesos. There are 3 types of 5 gallons. We have the regular, the slim, and the wide mouth. The regular give us a cost of 335, the slim is 300, and the 5-gallon wide mouth is 400. Now we have the 1 gallon, which is 36 pesos. The 1.5 would be 42 pesos. There are 3 classes of water dispenser. We have the plastic dispenser.
Alin ba? Ito? Mali.
We have the ceramics dispenser. And we also have the hot and cold dispenser. The cost of the plastic dispenser is 420. The ceramics dispenser is 2,000. And the hot and cold dispenser varies from 5,500 to 6,000. Now, we use different kinds of labels. Drink pack, which we use for a 500 ml and a 350 ml. Okay. Or a 500 ml. Now, we also use a capsule, which the cost is 20 cents. Okay. This is for 45 cents. The shrink pack is 45 cents. The capsule is 20 cents. This is to be used on the lid of a container. The stickers that we use for 1 gallon and 1.5 is the small label, which costs us 3 pesos and 50 centavos. Now, we
Talagang yung
use
pako na yan. Napaka...
big labels for a 5-gallon container and a wide mouth container. This is 6 pesos each. Any questions? Pricing guidelines. So we start with the containers, ano? The smallest that we have is a 350 ml. Yung pinakamaliit is 6 pesos. Now, susunod, 500 ml regular top. Sabihin regular lagyan takip. Yun, takip na yun. 8 pesos. Bote at saka tubig. Gusto mo, darling? Okay. 500
Huwag
ml
kumarap sa camera.
Pero, ayaw ko lang po. Pagkakaiba lang nilang dalawa is yung takip. Ano po yung okay? Pero ang capacity o yung nilalaman, pareho lang. Napamahal lang to sa takip dahil imported siya. Okay? So, para tong chupo na tinataas ang 14 pesos. The 1 liter, 15 pesos. Ngayon, pag sinabi nating refill lang, yung laman lang yon. Ang laman ng isang 350 ml is 150. The 500 ml, regardless kung anong klaseng takip meron yan, 2 piso. And the 1 liter is 4 pesos. Maliwanag? Okay? So, meron tayong tatlong klase ng 5 gallons. We have the regular, yung tinatawag sa mga dispenser. Meron tayong slim, na local klase ng plastic, meron sariling faucet. At meron din tayong 5 gallon wide mouth na may sariling faucet. So, pag sinabi natin may sariling faucet o sariling buliko, hindi tayo gumagamit ng dispenser. Okay? Price is 335. Water and container, 300. Water and container, 5 gallon, wide mouth is 450. Klaro? Malinaw? 450, 300, 335.
Cut.
Okay. And the 1 gallon is 36 pesos. Pedro, sulat mo. Then 1.5 is 42 pesos. Kasi kung tatawagan mo ako dito para sa presyo. Nako. Diba?
Ano yan? Repeater ka ng training.
Okay? May paayad sa susunod. Diba? So, ang refill, 10 pesos. Ito, 15 pesos. Yung tatlong 5 gallon, 50 pesos. Pero hindi ko sinasabing gano'n ang bentahan sa inyo. Hindi ko alam ang bentahan.
Suggested retail price. SRP.
35 sa kanila. 35. Ito yung tinatawag na ceramics dispenser. Okay? Babasagin. Parang banga. So, mainit ang panahon, malamig ang panahon, malamig ang tubig. Okay? 2,000 pesos. Mini crack set na, meron sariling mug or tasa, meron siyang dispenser, at meron din sariling bowl. 2,000. Ang plastic na ganito is 420. Yung plastic pero babasagin, dalawang
Papalitan niya o hindi.
Okay, and hot and cold dispenser, depende ang presyo. Like, varies from 5,500 to 6,000. Okay? Malinaw? Break. It's a delivery prices. With a free use of hot and cold dispenser, 50 pesos. With at least minimum of 5 containers per week. Ibig sabihin, pagka nagpahiram
magkakaroon tayo ng hot and cold, may kasamang 5 dispenser yon. At ang charge natin sa isang bote ng tubig is 50 pesos. Pahiram din natin ng bote. Okay? Okay, tapos may free use na plastic dispenser naman. Sinulin mo rin naman. Okay. Pagka plastic dispenser, at least 2 containers every week. So, 2 lang na ganito. Kanina, 5. Diba? At 50 pesos din per container.
Ano po ulam?
Linggo-linggo yun. Dinideliver. Okay? With rent to own dispenser naman, ganun din, 5 containers per week. At saka ang price natin can go as high as 80 to 90. Bakit? Naka-add na po dun yung presyo.
Hello? Ano po?
Diba kanina 50 lang. So ngayon parang may 30
Ka-aqua.
pesos per container.
Lalagyan
So nandun na, dinagdag na natin yung renta dun sa tubig. After 240 refills of 5 gallons, hot and cold dispenser is automatically their property. Pag-aari na nila yun, basta naka 240 na tayo na deliver. Kung weekly yun, 5 ng 5, 2 takot nun. Malinaw? Tapos, kung halimbawa namang ayaw nila, that's good for 2 years. Kung halimbawa hindi 2 years,
like
kinuha nila 1 year lang, they have to make a
Munggo.
deposit for the half.
Munggo.
Deposit ka ng kalahati, 3,000. Then, 120 na lang ang kailangan i-deliver na ganito in a year. So, napag-uusapan na rin lang naman natin yung deliveries.
Isang munggo.
Pagka nag-deliver kayo, of course, meron tayong tinatawag na delivery
Magkano po?
receipt, resibo. So, pagka nag-deliver kayo, meron tayong delivery
Opo.
receipt.
Thank you.
So, dito, nakasulat dyan, date, sold, kanino, halimbawa, Mr. Florentino, ayan. Ayan yung phone number niya, walang address, phone number na lang nilagay. Okay? Ilan yung diniliver? Halimbawa, 5 pieces, 5-gallon container with refill. Okay? Presyo natin, 50 pesos. So, magkano yung 5? So, halimbawa, ibig sabihin, pinahiram natin yung boteng yun. So, kailangan, may isosolve din siya sa'yo dahil di ba yung unang delivery mo, lalagyan mo
Hindi, ma'am, di ano lang. Ano lang, kunyari lang parang, naipasok na po ba yung gano'n?
Ayaw ako sa
Ilan yung sinoli nila? Halimbawa, 5. Papirmahan mo kung kanino mismo, sino mismo nagsolid. Kung sa ako nagsolid, ipirmahan ko 5 yung sinoli. Katibayan ng 5 yung sinoli ko. Halimbawa, yung naiwan, 5 rin, dahil 5 yung deliver mo. Pipirmahan ko rin yun. Ako yun.
Sir, saan po yung bank sa nila binayaran?
Bakit ko pinagagawa yun?
PNP
Bakit
po.
natin
Sir, kailan po?
yun? Once na nagkawawala, nagkakakulang-kulangan na yung bote, nagkakaroon ng
Monday po.
wala.
Sige sir, check na lang po.
Libre kayo.
By the way,
Kasi
sir,
hindi sa inyo mo
Partial
charge.
po ito ng ano sir,
Kasi,
na
meron
20,000.
silang pirma na patunay na talagang ganun yung naiwan at ganun yung nasolid. Kung
Okay sir.
halimbawa, bumalik kayo
Salamat
na
po.
lang yung bote, pero may pirma sila doon, sila ang nakakawala ng 2 bote. Pero pag hindi nyo napapirmahan, kayo ang accountable doon. Sabihin, kayo ang pwede magbayad o magpalit no. Malinaw. Ngayon, kada delivery sa bote, kailangan meron kayong takeout na dala. Okay, bakit? Nag-deliver ka,
Good afternoon, madam.
Mr. Florentino, 2 bote, palit ka ng 2 bote. Tama.
Available balance ng ano.
Pero yung kinuha mong bote, papirma mo sa ilalim.
AG
Florentino, lagay mo na ng date. Date yun. March 13. Bakit? Hindi mo kasi alam kung yung bote
By the
na
way,
sinoli nila yun,
why pumasok
butas
ng
o hindi. Tama? Unless, nalagyan na natin ng tubig.
Di ba, I mean yung
Eh kung nalagyan mo ng tubig, butas, kanino may susoli, walang pirma. Mahuhula
yesterday
ka.
na 18,000.
Naniniwala sila?
Confirm ko lang din po ma'am.
So pagka sinabi mo, Sir, yung bote po na sinoli niyo sa akin, may butas. Sabi niya, hindi. Sir, dadali ka na lang po din. But of course, alam mo naman kung biyak ang bote, ba't mo patatanggapin? Normally, ang mga butas nito, mga pinhole lang. Sabihin, hindi mo siya talaga makikita. Talagang
Ma'am,
nakarayom lang yung laki.
pero may pumasok po na 18,000.
Okay? So,
wala
maniwala
pa.
yun. Pagka nag-deliver kayo, meron kayo
Kahit
delivery
kahapon,
receipt,
ma'am,
meron
no
kayong
Monday, ma'am.
content, alam niyo kung kanino yung susunod.
Wala rin po.
Ang sasabihin
So
niyo
yung
naman sa
18,000
kanila,
na yun, ma'am, total lang pa lang po.
para po sa next
lahat-lahat.
delivery namin, ito lang bote niyo
Okay,
isusunod.
salamat po.
Pero hindi niyo sasabihin kasi, baka may butas
Alam
kasi.
mo.
Alam namin kung ano yung story.
Sabi niya kasi
Ganon.
papax niya.
Sasabihin niyo lang sa
Wala
kanila.
naman kasi.
Sa next delivery po namin, susunod namin po. Malinaw.
For the what SOP in refilling, see the proper outfit of a crew inside your store. They should have a cup for hair protection, lab gown, and an apron with the gloves. This is mandatory from the Department of Health. As soon as a customer gives you the container, we have to rinse it off and then soap it and rinse it again. Okay? If it's done, we can now refill the container. Okay? Notice the crew is wearing now a mask for protection. Okay? And the gloves again. Okay? And after refilling the container, we have to cap it at once. Sealed and then wiped or dried out and then return it to the customer. This is how we do the refilling of a container. Now we go to the telephone etiquettes. We have to answer the phone immediately. Once it rings, immediately answer the phone with appropriate greetings. Okay? Identify your company and then listen attentively. Clarify and confirm details, especially if it's an order, and then agree on definite or specific action, get their telephone number, compliment the caller, and make him feel good. Be the last one to hang up. Now, if there's some complaints, okay, get their complaints and endorse it to the owner for immediate action. So, it's the same thing, you know? It's how you talk with the customer. So, much better to identify your customer, recognize their voice, be familiar with their voice. They feel better if they know that you're familiar with them. Now, here's a sample of a proposal letter that can guide every franchise owner how to market your product. So from our training manual, you can be assisted by our proposal letters that we attach in every manual that we have. Another is the letter agreement for the free use of hot and cold dispenser. So here is a sample of letter agreement for our hot and cold dispenser. By the way, for delivery prices, what is your price for a refill? It's the same thing as the price within the area for delivery. If it's a free use, they must have at least 5 containers. They must at least consume 5 containers per week with the free use of hot and cold. If a plastic dispenser, at least 2 containers every week. And if it's a rent-to-own, we can mark up to 80 to 90 pesos per container. That includes the rent for the dispenser. After 240 refills of 5 gallons that they consume, automatically the property of the hot and cold dispenser goes to the borrower. Next is the distributor agreement. So all the distributor must have an agreement that they should only carry Aqua 2000 as purified drinking water. We have here the 5-gallon monitor. Okay, most of our customer uses 5-gallon round. Okay, so we have to monitor every containers that we have. Granting here is that we have sample 10 container as a beginning balance. Okay, beginning balance is 10, 5 in the reception, 5 in the warehouse, so we have a total of 10. If we sold one container, we have to put the time, who's the client. So if it's sold, we put 1 under the quantity out, and the remark will be sold. If it's free use, put the time, who's the client, how many containers were out, and the boy should, or the crew has to write here if it's free use or sold. Now, all the quantity that will come in would be a plus, and all the quantity would come out would be a minus. So if 5 were used for the deliveries, we have to specify here how many containers were used for deliveries and how many containers were sold. So we can easily get the total, how much has been disposed or has been out, and what is the ending balance that we have. Same here, we give some summaries if there are clients that we lend some containers. So who's the client, how many were delivered, how many were returned, and what is the quantity as per day, and how many are the containers with the client, and the remarks.
Yan na.
Keep all your things.
Yan na.
Now,
Go.
the second form is the delivery record. This is per account. For every delivery, we have to log in everything in this record. The first column is the date. Second column is the quantity delivered. Third column, return quantity. Fourth is the bottles to the client. Fifth is the amount paid. Sixth, amount owed. Comments is the last column. Granting, we have an account, so we have to put in the date, how many containers we deliver. Example, it's 5, so it's the first delivery. We're sure that there's no quantity returned. So the bottles with the client would be 5. If they paid by 50 per container, that would give us 250 on the amount paid if they pay. If they don't pay, that would be under the column of amount owed, and the delivery boy have to put the comments here. Then, after a week, we deliver again. If we deliver 5, and the quantity returned was only 4, so the bottles with lime must be 6. And if they pay the whole amount of 250 plus the owed last time, which is 250, they paid 500, they have to reason out why the container is only 4 that was returned. Now, this monitor can help us if the customer is following the agreement which they have to pay every week. Were they able to consume the 5 containers every week, or if they don't return any containers, or if you see if your crews are not following the agreement of every week delivery. So it's easy for us to check if your customer is paying or not, or if you're returning container or not. We can automatically cease the delivery if they cannot follow the letter agreement or the terms or conditions in the letter agreement. Okay. Now we will discuss to you all the memorandums that we've gone out. The first is about the maintenance of the machine. Well, Aqua 2000 is proud to say that in our service, within 24 hours that you call for, within 24 hours that you call for your store required for a service, we will be there at your store. Okay? It's a part of the franchise that you get from us. The next memorandum that we out is about the safety precaution about the machine. If there's a flood or any discoloration in your raw water, you have to shut off the machine, turn it off, so we can protect the RO membrane of your machine.
Kanta mo na. Machine na tayo. Lalaktawan ko yun.
Okay, now we have here the order form. Deals with all the containers, supplies that we'll be needing to operate a water refilling station. We start off with the 5-gallon containers. Okay, so you just have to write the quantity that you need here. Okay, and then we'll start with the 5-gallon container. Okay, we have also the 5-gallon round with faucet, the slim, the 1.5, the 1 gallon, the sport top caps, the 500 ml regular, okay, the regular caps, the non-spill caps. Now we go with the seals. Recently we don't use any capsules for a 5-gallon container. We also use the shrink pack for the 5-gallon seal, okay, and then the 500 ml seal, the big labels, and the small labels. Others are the carton box, sports strap, the dispenser, the plastic dispensers, the ceramics dispensers, and the hot and cold dispenser. At the back, there's the flyers that we have to give out during the grand opening. The different cards that we have the frequent buyer card, the prepaid card, the business card or the calling card, and the rubber stamp. Operational supplies that we should have is the apron, the love gown, t-shirt, cups, of course the heat gun, the daily shift report, the letterhead, the water meters, water tester, and the rock salt. The owner should order this and sign this form, and we will deliver it before you. In here, the list of suppliers that you can go directly. We have the 620 tray for different size of containers, cups, and boxes. Salinas for your rock salt. Mr. Rolando Mata of Aqua 2000 Cubao for your hot and cold dispensers. Miss Jo Peralta for different containers. Lorian Press Corporation for printing forms. Oro High Q Trading for other source of containers, cups, and boxes. Anonas Construction Industrial Supplies for your heat gun. And Mr. Gary Lucas for your sanitary plans. We go now to the machine pump first. We start with the activated carbon. This is your raw water pipe going to the activated carbon. Activated carbon removes the chlorine, chloramines, and contaminants. From here, the water goes to the softener. We have a twin softener. Okay. The purpose of a twin softener is to make the water soft. It removes the hardness such as iron, zinc, magnesium, manganese, tannies. If you will picture out activated carbon, it's like a hand, wherein the chlorine, chloramines trapped in between. Okay? And the clean water will go to the softener. Softener is a negatively charged ions and will attract a positive charged ion, which is the hardness, and the water that is free from hardness will go to the free filters. We have the 20 micron and the 5 micron. To give you an idea of how small 20 micron is, a strand of a hair is 100 micron. So imagine 5 times smaller than a 100 micron, or a strand of a hair would be a size of a 20 micron.
here will be trapped small particles that cannot be seen by the naked eye, followed by a 5 micron, which is again 4 times smaller from a 20 micron. From here, it will go to the procon, to push
Anong
the
procon?
water into the reverse osmosis membrane, which is the heart of the machine. It has a micron of 0.00001 micron. Okay? And from the RO membrane, it will go to a product water. And when somebody buys water from us, it will be taken by this pump, the repressurizing pump, goes here at the repressurizing tank, and then goes it out through a carbon black, which has a micron of 0.05 micron. The purpose of a carbon black is to make our water crystal clear, free from protozoan cysts, and makes our water sweet. From here, it will go to the ultraviolet sterilization process. It is the last stage wherein the bacteria are killed. Be reminded that the pre-filters, the 20 and the 5 micron, the procon, the
Asan ang
RO
procon?
membrane, the carbon blocks, and the UV bulb are all consumables. So here is how the process goes. Now we go on to the operation of the machine. Operate the machine. Okay, we have to turn it off first. Huh? Okay. We have to check our raw water and our product tank. So here our raw water is only 1/8 filled. 1/8 filled. So we can sell few waters more because we still have 1/8 of the 300-gallon container. So the first thing that we have to do is to plug the machine. Okay. Turn on the orange bulb. Okay, it's from the product tank going to the pressurizing tank. We have to turn on the bulb. Okay. And then on this pump or the pressurizing pump, switch it on. And then the UV light. The light. If we were able to open all these three, we can now vent water from the faucet. If we want to add more water from our product tank, first we have to check the pre-filter gauge. Okay? This is our 20 micron and this is our 5 micron. If the readings is both 0, it means that there's no water supply. So we cannot operate the machine at the moment because there's no raw water. Okay, granting that there is a water, this should be always the same. The reading would always be the same. If this is 20, this should be 20. So if you granting that there is a pressure from our pre-filter and post-filter gauge, we have to turn on the switch by pushing it up and then wait for a little while, at least a minute. Check the fluctuation from the pre-filter and post-filter gauge. If it becomes stable, we can now increase the pressure by moving the regulator clockwise. So automatic, if we turn on the machine, the floater from the reject water goes up. And then while we increase the pressure from the regulator, it goes down and the product water goes up. We can, while doing this regulating procedure, we have to observe the high pressure gauge. Granting we stop with 100 psi, okay, the reject water will also stop at around 2 gallons or 1.5 gallons, and the product will stop at 1 gallon. We can vent water even the production is going as long as we have a product water. Now to turn it off, we have to decrease again the regulator or the pressure to down to 0. And if it's 0, we can now turn it off. Okay?
Likewise, if you will close the store, we close the UV light first. Okay? And then the pressurizing pump. And then the check valve, or the orange valve. Then the machine is closed, and we can now close the store. Okay. Now we do have a backwashing procedure for our activated carbon. Okay. Activated carbon do have its backwashing or bathing every day. It just requires raw water. We cannot do backwashing and processing of purified at the same time. It's one at a time. Likewise, the softener do also have bathing, that which we call the regeneration procedure, regeneration process, that uses raw water and brine solution. Okay, so normally we have to check the brine tank before the softener goes to its regeneration procedure, and at the same time, it cannot go with the backwash of the activated carbon. It's go one at a time again. It cannot go same time with the purified procedure or processing procedure. So after these both have gone their bathing, then we can go now for operation.
Discuss ko lang po yung maintenance at cleanliness ng ating store. Normally po, ang opening po ng ang ating store from 7:30 to 7 p.m. But before the opening po, kailangan po ng ating mga service crew na mas papasok ng mas maaga para po malinisan ang ating store, ang ating sink, ang glass, ang menu board, hot and cold, at yung floor po. Sige.
Tapos naman po. Ayan. Ito na, action na.
Tapos naman po, yung ating mga lights, kailangan po naka-open para po medyo maliwanag tignan, yung tindahan. Yung ating mga main switch po, kailangan po naka-on, yung machine. Make sure po na meron tayong water supply na panghugas at panggawa po ng product para maiwasan po natin yung pagkasira ng ating makina. Plus, kailangan po naka-open din po yung UV valve, pressurizing system, at lahat po ng testing ng tubig, kailangan po, bago po tayo mag-start, kailangan po tayo mag-flashing kahit 1 gallon to 3 gallons every morning. And then, kailangan po natin matest ang ating TDS, chlorine, at po yung ating pH. Para po malaman natin, yung bebenta natin tubig ngayong umaga to, is maganda po. At safe para sa mga customer natin, para maiwasan din po natin yung pagkareklamo po ng mga customer. And then, sa umaga po, meron po tayong tinatawag na daily shift record po. Ito po yung normal na ginagamit ng ating mga service crew. Sa umaga po, kailangan po nilang mabilang yung perang natira, beginning cash, at yung pinaka-importante po sa lahat, yung beginning reading. Ito po yung ating basihan na itong araw na to, ito po yung reading na ng ating metro. Plus po yung ating mga inventory, like sports tap, 500 ml, slim, round, tabletop dispenser, at lahat po ng mga klase ng item na meron tayo sa tindahan. Kailangan po may inventory yan every morning. Plus, meron po tayo sa daily sheet po, makita po natin yung mga actual sizes ng mga container. If ever po na may bibili, meron pong designated na
Column.
designated size para po doon po natin mailagay yung 1 gallon, 1.5, at 5 gallons po.
Sige, continue lang. Continue lang. Tapos,
Tapos po, every customer po, mas maganda po natin gawin, every customer na papasok, if ever po na meron tayong beginning reading, at may papasok po, dapat po kada labas po ng pag-dispense ng tubig, mas maigi kung meron tayong reading sa gilid po para mas maganda po at mas madali natin ma-audit kung saan po napunta yung tubig at bakit po nag-iba-iba yung metro natin. Yun po yung purpose kung bakit tayo naglalagay ng reading sa ating mga DSR. Hindi po yun natin malalaman kung gaano po kadami yung araw na yon, ang benta natin, depende po dun sa reading na ating na ilagay po sa DSR. Plus, kapag kung meron man po mga ibang expenses, like for example po, nawalan po tayo ng gasolina, make sure lang po na yung ating kinuwang pera dun sa ating mga benta is meron po kaukulang OR. Para po may specify kung bakit nabawasan dahil po dun sa mga expenses like Choy Ultra, gas, or whatever po na kailangan pa nating gastos. And then sir, meron po tayong, sa gabi naman po, meron din po tayong tinatawag na inventaryo na naman po. If ever po na meron tayong beginning, kailangan po sa gabi, may bibili po tayo ng mga ating supplies para po malaman natin kung gaano po kadami yung mga nabenta sa araw na yun. At ang purpose din po nun, para malaman natin kung kailangan na natin bumili pa ng mga stocks or discuss po natin yung promotional items natin. Meron po tayong iba't ibang klaseng promo items like FTC card, yun po yung tinatawag natin water refill free, smart card, PPC card, gold card, and silver card. Yung mechanics po dito sa water refill free, every 5 gallons po, entitled po yung customer ng 5 points. Pagka po siya naka 10 container, meron na po siyang 5 gallons refill. Plus, meron po mga item na pwede niya pong matanggap, which is 250 points pag natapos niya po yung buong card ng 50 container po. Meron pong succeeding points po yun para po ma-avail niya po yung item po ng mga canned goods. Dito rin po sa ating smart card, yan po yung ating every 5 gallons din po, entitled din po. Ang mechanics din po niyan, every 5 gallons, entitled po siya sa 5 points. Ang equivalent po ng card din is 250 points. Pag natapos niya po yun, meron po siyang matatanggap na load na 115. Automatic po yun pag na-fully
Action. Automatic po. Paka-action.
automatic po yun. Pag napuno niya po yung 50 container po, dun po dun sa araw na yun, makukuha niya rin po yung load niya na free for 115. So, bago po siya lumabas ng tindahan, yung load niya po, naipasok na po sa cellphone niya. Meron din po tayong prepaid card. Yung prepaid card natin po, binibenta po natin at 300 pesos, pero ang equivalent po nun, 50 pesos. So, naka-discount po siya ng 50. So, bali kung medyo busy po yung ating mga amo, kahit sa driver lang po o sa kasambahay, pwede po silang magpa-refill. Basta dala-dala lang po yung card para po make sure lang po na hindi po talaga sila nanloloko at kailangan din po matatakan po yung card nila. Hindi po kami nagbibigay ng hindi po dala-dala yung card at para ma-justify din po na talagang sa amin din po galing yun dahil meron po namin address at telepono. Sa gold card naman po, binibenta po namin yan at 2,400, pero po ang customer po, entitled po siya sa 1 ceramics dispenser, plus entitled po siya sa 60 pieces,
Yan. Plus,
plus entitled po siya sa 40 pieces na 5 gallons refill for free. Kung gusto niyo pong i-avail itong promo namin to, advise niyo lang po kami 1 week para po ma-prepare namin yung mga materyales na kakailanganin like banner, yung pong card, at saka po yung mga stampan po na gagamitin natin para po sa alis natin po yung gagamitin natin sa ating promo. And then, discuss ko rin po during grand opening po, ako 2000 is giving out some promotional items like wall clock, banderitas, grand opening banner, primer stand, primer, address stamp, wall exhibit,
harap ka, Master.
menu board,
Harap ka sa akin.
and yung ating signage po, binibigay rin po ng ako 2,000 yun for free. Pero ang installation po nun, kayo na po ang mag-shoulder. Ganda po natin yung aming grand opening. Ang ako 2,000 po is nagpo-provide ng balloon art, sound system, mascot, dancing logo, bubble machine, ribbon para sa ribbon cutting. Tapos meron po tayong mga flyers na
Yan. Action.
plus during grand opening, meron po tayong pinamimigay ng flyers. Depende po sa inyo. Kung gusto niyo po ng grand opening na buy one get one free or 50% off. Nasa sa inyo po yun. Ngayon po, para naman po kung operational na po ang ating tindahan, meron din po tayong mga flyers na ipinamimigay para sa marketing natin. Like yung flyers para sa free delivery, summer promo, anniversary promo, or Christmas promo. Pero depende rin po yon sa inyo. Ngayon po, kung kailangan nyo pong implement po yon, kailangan din po namin ng letter of request galing po sa inyo na mag-ano po kayo ng promo na yun. Para rin po ma-abisuhan din po ang
First promise to our franchises by Aqua 2000 Water Technology is the marketing support. Our one true mission for being is to provide success to our franchises. And this is made possible by our loyalty fostering programs, territorial protection, and customer relations. We now have our outline of the marketing orientation. First, we have the orientation on marketing channels. By marketing channels, we mean the walk-ins and the deliveries. Of the daily sales, we expect about 30% coming in from our walk-ins, while 70% will come in from our deliveries. Another channel is through distributorship. We encourage our franchisees to embark on programs for distributorships in their area. We have two kinds of distributorship, and one is the investment, and the other one is the non-investment. By investment, we mean that the distributors that can be contacted by our franchisees would have their own containers, while the non-investment distributorship would pertain to distributors without containers. However, in the two programs, all must be covered with a contract. Now, the fourth for the expansion program would be the mini franchise. And the other is the dealer of pet bottles. Dealership of pet bottles is one way of generating income, and this is done by purchasing. Another marketing channel is the dealer of pet bottles. A dealer of pet bottles, either for 1 liter, 550 ml, or 350 ml, is one who would purchase in bulk at wholesale prices. Now let's go on to the other marketing channel, which is the community-based telemarketing. This pertains to your service crew who would have free time on their hands. They can do telemarketing for the franchise owners. The list could be had from your community barangays or from any other association directories. Now, the hiring of a salesman could also be profitable for the outlet owner. However, for beginners, they could hire a salesman on a commission basis only. Now, here are some do's and don'ts in telemarketing. Of course, very common would be courtesy. Next is the addressing of the clients. And the other one is try to smile while talking on the telephone. And then, of course, the modulation of the voice. And then, a background of the store should also be given by the caller. And also, do promise that once given a chance, unparalleled service will be had from the franchise. And also, be open to suggestions. And the don'ts would, of course, fall on discourtesy or the lack of respect. And of course, don't let your customers feel your tiredness or wearisome from answering phone calls. And also, never turn down a customer who asks for delivery. And also, never discriminate customers. Other ABCs of good customer relations, of course, are to be upheld.
Wow.
Now, we also support for your grand opening, even before the grand opening, during your opening. Pre-opening could be an effective marketing strategy, and because we are given during the pre-opening, we provide a soon-to-open banner. This is for familiarization, and this is also to enable your community to be made aware that soon an APA 2000 water store shall be put up. Service during the grand opening. Now, please to remember, during the grand opening, we could provide you with flyers. We could assist you in the distribution of flyers, and we could also assist you in your motorcade. In our grand opening, we provide you with a mascot of Aqua 2000. And of course, this creates for much fun here. And then of course, during the grand opening, we encourage you to embark on a promo. For beginners, we encourage them to start with a buy one, take one promo offer. Next to that is that during operations, we also continue to provide service. After the grand opening, deliveries now could be welcome, provided of course that you have your own transportation. To reiterate, 70% of your daily sales will come from deliveries. You may also visit your barangay or homeowners association for them to be able to provide you with a list of residents in the nearby locations. For the delivery service, we also suggest that you start with a pedicab should you have no van to start with. It is also important that you make a list of your potential and actual clients at this point for you to be able to consistently deliver to your customers' needs. Now, once you have established the area within your deliveries, we now encourage you to go outside of your territory and solicit greater mileage for your store. In line with Aqua 2000 Water Technologies providing support to our franchises, we do a checklist of our franchise owners prior to their opening.
Big time?
Now, this checklist enables us to keep tab of the requirements fulfilled by our franchisees and the requirements to be fulfilled from our end as franchisor. Now, for the pre-opening requirements checklist, we have the opening inventory. Now, this will depend on the package. And Ms. Josie of Aqua 2000 provides you the primary list of items that you would need for your water store. Now, as regards permits or licenses, we can now come to the barangay clearance, from which all processes stem from. Next would be the business registration, which is care of Aqua 2000 for Manila and Metro Manila branches. However, for regional offices, we back off because these would have to be facilitated by the franchise outlet owners themselves. Next would be the mayor's business permit and license. Next would be the sanitary permit, the signage permit, the BIR registration, and the lab test results. Now, for the initial bacteriological test, this is being shouldered by the Aqua 2000 franchise owner. Now, as regards the operational items, we have the signage, the faucets, we have the bottle washing fitting, the stages label, PFAD memo, which incidentally pertains to all water refilling stations of Aqua 2000 not being allowed to sell bottled water. Because by law, we are only allowed to provide or manufacture refilled water of 5-gallon containers.
Kamukha ni Tita Betsy.
We also have the menu board display. We also have the big stickers and other promotional or advertising collaterals. We also have the lab test certificate, which must be posted in conspicuous places in your water store. The owner's training manual, which we give during the actual training of the franchise owners. We also have the primer with plastic stamp, the stamp pad with the Aqua 2000 logo. Now, to be shouldered by the franchise owners would be the mask for the service crew, the caps, the dish, detergent, gloves, apron, t-shirts, slop gowns, heat guns, sponge, cleaning materials, dish towel, etc. etc. Now, again, for the account of 1,000 franchise outlet owners, we have the BIR receipts, delivery receipts, the cash invoice, and the official receipts. So of course, the pro forma could be had from this main office. And then, also, as part of our responsibility to our franchise outlet owners, we provided exhibits, the FBC or BPC, GC promo stamp pads, and then also the plastic, and the classification with Aqua 2000, and we trust that this marks the beginning of a long and mutually beneficial business relationship that will continue to grow stronger through the years to come.